Welcome to another episode of Let Us Cast. I am Andrew. With me, as always, is Bruce.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Hey, it's we got some stories for each other.
We sure do. You're a shark again today because of fucking technical difficulties, but you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways,
it's been an interesting couple days.
Yeah, it's been interesting. We are so screwed in our lives. So there's a couple of things we'll talk about. I don't know. I kind of wanted to get your opinion on this because I know, like, recently you've had the you've recently become a little bit more, like, I don't know if the spiritual or religious would be the proper word for it, but the ruling yesterday from the Supreme Court basically saying, hey, no, Roe versus Wade, no, we can't do this anymore. That came down from the Supreme Court, and just want first off, like, I'm glad we can talk about this, because if we were on, like, terrestrial radio, as Braden pointed out so many podcasts ago, yeah, we wouldn't be able to fucking do it.
Yeah, it's true.
So we can at least talk about this. So
starting off with politics, though, huh, sir? Holy shit!
It's only going to go up from here, isn't it?
I don't know. One can hope.
But it's like, I mean, he does have stories about how stupid he is. I guess. This is kind of like the after dinner dump right before dessert, and, like, you're washing your hands and shit. This is just to kind of like, oh, okay, I got this off my chest here. Let's make this, okay, I feel a little bit better now.
Now I got room for the chocolate cake.
Now I got room for chocolate cake and cookies.
And cookies. And ice cream and all that.
Yeah, just set up the table. I'll fucking get what I want. But no, I just wanted to kind of get your opinion on, like, everything that kind of happened, because a report leaked about it months ago.
Yeah,
basically saying, like, yeah, we're gonna strike this down, or blah 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 blah. It's not constitutional. Which, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's not in the fucking Constitution, but regardless, that's a side point.
Yeah.
But no, just want to kind of gauge your opinion on that, because they're like, well, we're bringing it back to the states. The states can vote on it now.
Okay, so that's really what it is so they haven't, like, banned it. It's so okay. So I had heard rumblings about the fact that they were going to overturn Roe versus Wade for a long time, or that they wanted to try to overturn Roe versus Wade.
And they have officially done that now.
They've officially done it. But what does that actually mean, like, on paper? Does that mean that, like,
it means
it's
that there's
banned?
no, like, it means
federally?
that there's, yeah, it means that there's no, like, federal protection. Like, they're, like, by U.S. law, like, now, like, if a state says, no, we want to ban abortion, they can ban abortion.
Okay, so it's kind of become more like weed then, because weed is technically still federally against the law, but each state can do whatever the hell they want with it. They can decriminalize it or even make it legal, even for, like, recreational use. So it sounds like it's sort of in that same area.
I mean, yeah, but that's kind of the thing too, is that, like, a lot of these, like, red states have been coming out. They're like, yeah, this is a great victory. This is a great victory for human lives and whatnot. It's like, so about those kids in that school about a week and a half ago, you're not going to care about that because my guns, my freedoms. It's like, you don't. I'm trying to calm down.
You were so tired a minute ago, and now all of a sudden you're all fired up. You're like the heel coming for the comeback.
Shh, I stole some gasoline. Anyways.
Or I meant the baby face, not the heel, my bad. Anyway, that's not the point.
Remind me to talk to you later.
Other things on the brain, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. We can get into that later on if you want.
And on a happy note.
Yeah. Happy ending, if you will.
I see what you did there. That was clever.
Yeah.
I love you for that.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to make hand signals here.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, you're holding up your drink and shit. No one can fucking see. You're a shark, dude. Like. Oh, fuck. Anyway. So what were you saying?
So anyways, it's sad that in the sense of like there are states where like if a mother like gets an abortion because like her life is in danger, for example, she can be charged with murder. It's fucking sad.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Like,
let me put it this way though. Like I do think that like I'm glad that see the way I was kind of understanding it was that like it being overturned means that it's not only I didn't understand that meant that it's going back to the states to vote on it. I thought that meant that like it's illegal now, like across the board, like in any state. So I'm glad it's not that, because if it were that, I think I would be a lot more upset. If it comes down to, I'm still not happy necessarily about it, because yes, I am a Christian and I do generally value life. I tend to be pro-choice, however. I would, if I were in a situation where the person I was with was faced with the idea had to for some reason get an abortion for whatever reason, like it's her life or the baby's life, or like there's a lot of extenuating circumstances, right? Like you talk about like people get raped, or like I saw something like someone posted up this long chain about I'm not pro-life for this, I'm pro-life, or I've supported for this person and that person. One of the person they listed was, I forget their name, but it was like this 11-year-old girl who got assaulted and got pregnant. And it's like in cases like that, like no, like you should not, there should be the option of doing what you need to do, you know, because like
yeah,
because people do focus a lot on the life of the baby, and it's like, yeah, but there's technically there's technically 3 lives involved here in the ideal situation. There's the
yes.
baby, there's the mom, and there's the dad, right? Now people tend to forget about the dad, especially because in a lot of these cases where an abortion is going to happen, it's because not usually, but a lot of times the dad was either a rapist that it wasn't wanted, or it's a dad who is not going to be in the picture anymore. So, but that said, technically, like, let's forget about the dad. Like, the mom is still a factor here, and her life matters just as much as the baby's life. So, if her life is going to be at risk, because that certainly can happen, then I think that needs to be considered. I mean, who am I to judge? Is basically what I'm getting at. Like, that's not my place. So, would I prefer that? No. Like, if it's possible, like, let's say, you know, a girlfriend gets pregnant and decides that she doesn't want to have it, I'd much prefer that we put it up for adoption if that's an option, rather than terminate it entirely. But if that's not an option for a perfectly valid reason, and there's a lot of those, I feel, then it is what it is, you know, and it sucks. But
yeah, so yeah, like somebody brought up it was kind of a funny meme, and I know like you know memes are not fucking facts. I got you. But it was basically a picture of I think it was that show like Arrested Development or something like that. But it's like split up into 2 pictures. I don't know why the fuck I'm like moving my head. You can't fucking see me.
wish we. I mean, I can see you, but the audience can't.
Well, you know.
Well, you know.
Anyways,
it's called pointless gestures.
I mean, it's called gesticulation. So anyways, so the top part is like, you know, I don't agree with abortion, but you know, like what was it? No, I'm pro-life, but people can do what they want to, and they're like, well, that's pro-choice.
Yeah,
giving people the option of like, hey, you have the option to do this. You have the choice, so to speak.
Well, I think that's just a bad way of communicating basically my stance on it, which is that technically I would say that technically I am pro-choice, but I would lean towards pro-life in a lot of situations, because I would basically take abortion as like the last possible option, basically. So I don't. It's not that I don't support it. It's just that would be sort of like the last ditch thing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a shitty situation. Obviously, right? Because if you're thinking about it, it's probably for a shitty situation. One area where I don't necessarily agree with it is where, because I saw in that list I was telling you about, one of the people that they listed some girl's name or whatever, and because she got pregnant and realized that she wasn't like mentally or physically or psychologically or financially capable of having the child, it's like that's you take that risk anytime you have sex, even if you use protection, because like shit happens. So if you really want to avoid that possibility, don't be fucking people. Like, it's that simple. But people don't want to do that. So it's like you gotta be careful. And then if you're not, especially if you're not going to be careful, then I don't really have much pity for you. And if you're going to have an abortion as like a convenient way out of that situation because you just weren't ready for it, I feel like that's kind of a gray area for me. But
no, I mean, it's again, things happen in that sense of like, you took every precaution, you used condoms, you used, morning after pills, whatever have you, and it still happened.
Yeah.
You've taken every precaution, still happened, but you're not financially able to raise said child.
But see, in that case, put it up for adoption then. You don't have to abort the child. You can put it up for adoption.
Right, but here's the thing, too, is how many kids are getting adopted?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess again, Jay and Silent Bob said it best, man. Fucking woman's body's their own fucking business.
I agree with that for sure. I'm sure, like I said, I'm not gonna be judging on that. Like,
no,
is what it is.
So, anyways, how about a story about how stupid I am?
Yeah, good transition. I like that. Nice hard right turn. I like that. Get the fuck out of that topic.
Hard right turn. I just spun the fuck out here.
Yeah. My neck's a little sore right now. Hang on. Get that kink out. Jeez, man. Holy shit. Whiplash. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. It fucking hurts.
Fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
Fucking guy. All right, so here's a story about how stupid I am.
Tell me a story.
Okay, I'll tell you a quick story.
Tell me a quick story. I'm going to
tell you a quick story. So before I left for vacation to go on Disney last year, I had to upgrade my driver's license to a real ID because that's, essentially that's what you're using to fly now, to ID yourself. Mm-hmm. So had to pay like $60 to get it upgraded to that. And then they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, it's going to expire, on your birthday next year. I'm like, well, shit. Thought these licenses were supposed to be good for 5 years now. What the fuck?
But the real ID isn't?
No. So I just upgraded.
Oh, but it was near the end of your 5 years.
Yeah.
So, that sucks.
Yeah, so I was like, well, shit, I got like less than a year out of that. Fast forward to June of this year, birthday happens. Cool. I don't realize it until maybe, let's see, what's today, the 25th?
Mm-hmm.
I don't realize it until probably about Monday or Tuesday that, oh shit, my license is expired. I was like, oh shit.
Oh no.
So I was like, all right, well, shit. So make an appointment to get the license renewed and whatnot. Quick, easy fucking process. They print you up the paper version of it, right? So like, real license will come in about 2 weeks in the mail.
Yeah.
Phrasing, I know, but so anyways, I don't have this thing for a day. I'm doing laundry, and like I'm moving stuff over from the washer to the dryer. I'm like,
oh no.
Like, what the fuck is in my fucking pocket here?
Oh no.
My wallet with the paper ID was in the fucking wash the entire time. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so I'm like, well.
So can you not drive for 2 weeks or however much time is left until you get your ID?
I mean, but.
Jeez, dude.
I mean, I haven't done like major driving. Like I'm not like driving to work right now.
And also, like, you're not an asshole when you drive. You don't really speed or do anything crazy. So the only reason I would see you getting pulled over is if you had like some sort of mechanical malfunction, like a light out or something.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
know what? You could always, well, because then you need to. I was gonna say you could always pull the whole "I don't have my license on me," because you
yeah,
don't have to have it on you when you get pulled over. You
yeah.
have to produce it within 24 hours. But that's the thing is, then you'd have to produce it within 24 hours, and you'd be like, "Fuck."
Just show them a white
About
piece of
that.
paper.
Yeah, yeah. All the crumbled up bits. Like, well, here you go. Here's a little bit.
you, want,
Here's a little bit.
you want to make some spitballs?
Oh my god, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, man. So I'm like, well, shit. I mean, like, thankfully, like the only driving I've been doing is just like local shit, like driving to like a supermarket or like a Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. You know, driving to a friend's house that's like a couple minutes away. But
Yeah.
other than that, I haven't been driving really anywhere. So
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's good timing for something like that to happen, I guess. Shit.
I mean, yeah, I guess in a way, yeah. 'Cause I mean, fuck gas prices. Fuck that.
Well, yeah. Well, not only that, but just like, you don't have to go anywhere, and
Yeah, but it's still
still
like
shitty.
yeah, it's still like what the fuck. I was like, this is there have been a couple of times where I've had something for less than 24 hours and I've done something stupid, like absolutely fucking stupid.
You can't have anything nice.
No, I really can't. I'm glad you're fucking laughing.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to laugh with, not at.
I'll tell you another story. Can I tell you a quick story? I want to tell you a quick story.
All yours.
Don't do that again. Because somebody's gonna freeze that and put it up on a poster around like school zones, just saying, "Keep this man 150."
Tell me a quick story, and then I'll tell you how I'm kind of in a similar boat to you right now.
So anyways, quick story. Anyways, so years ago, like I think this happened like when I was at college.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm back for like the summer or like fall time or something like that. And my buddy Chris invites me to go play some football at middle school in like Warwick or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just get new glasses like that day. And I'm like, this is great. Cool. What do you know? Glasses fucking break because somebody like stuck their hand up in my fucking face and knocked them off. And it just got trampled. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding.
Oh, shit.
They're like, why didn't you take them off? I'm like, I can't see without them.
Right. Like, then my face will become like what my glasses look like currently.
Yeah. So I was like, I have two options. I can either see as a spectator or I can play as a fucking blind moron.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Anyways, you said you were in a kind of similar situation?
Yeah. Okay. So I was originally going to have Monday, this coming Monday. I'm so used to us doing podcasts on Sunday. I almost said tomorrow. But I was going to have Monday off because I need to... since I moved up to New Hampshire recently, I have to have all my shit transferred to New Hampshire plates and all that by July 1st. So I was going to take Monday off to get all that shit done. And long story short, it got moved to yesterday. So I bombed out yesterday and I got my car. I went to the tax office at the city hall, got the car registered. Sweet, victory. And then I was like, now I got to figure out when to get it inspected. And I was like, well, fuck, I could just do it today. I'll go drive. I'll find somewhere, see if they can squeeze it in. So I called up some shops, found one that was nearby enough because like I had to drop because it was last minute, so they had me have to drop off the car and pick it up later. So it would have to be somewhere I can walk to. So I found a place I could walk to and from where I could drop the car off. They got the inspection done, no problem. I'm leaving the inspection place. I'm happy as shit. I'm like, oh, I got my car all set, yeah. And I see a light on the car. That's like a low tire pressure light. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of weird. But then again, like, sometimes, like with the heat and the changes of weather, like sometimes, like, tires just go low sometimes. I'm like, all right, next time I'm at a gas station, I'll check it out. Or next time I pass a gas station, I'll just pop in and get some air. No problem. Yeah. So then Steph was going to come over yesterday, and I go, because I was going to give her, because I don't have visitor parking here. So I park out on the street, and then she takes my spot. So I go to move the car, and I hear thump, 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 and I'm like, what the fuck? So I put the car back, and I get out of the car, go around. It's fucking flat on the right front. I had a flat tire. So here's what happened: is I think I told you the story of the razor blade in the tire when I was at Let's Play Music.
Yeah.
So they had recently rotated my tires, and I guess that fix or whatever didn't stick. And just so happened that yesterday was the day that it decided to let go. Thankfully, I was home. I called
Well, yeah.
AAA. They came and put a donut on for me, but now I can't drive like very far at all. But I was supposed to go to a birthday party tonight, someone's 50th birthday party, who I haven't seen in fucking years, which would have been really cool. One of my former coworkers, Natalie. So shout out to Natalie. Happy birthday. Happy 50th. Wish I could be there. Um, so yeah, gotta miss that. And then I was really bumming because tomorrow, getting my days all
Yeah.
fucked up, is church. And not only that, it's my pastor's last service, and they're doing a little luncheon after to celebrate his retirement. And I made him a gift and shit. So I'm like, I'm not gonna make it to that. But I got someone else is gonna pick me up and bring me down and all that shit and bring me back up here. But then, because my car can't get looked at till Monday.
Ah.
So I'm kind of grounded too, man. I can't go anywhere. I'm fucked. But
Yeah.
good thing I work from home. Good thing I don't have to be anywhere. I don't drive during the week. I don't have to drive anywhere except for Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then whatever day I end up going to the market or whatever errands I have to run, because those are the only 2 days that I have students that I actually have to drive to. And if I really had to, I could walk to the one on Thursday. It'd be a bit of a bitch, but it's possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm grounded too. What did we do wrong, man? Life's like, go to your room, and it's like, oh, okay,
Go to your room. Why? Because I said so. Like,
because you can't have nice things.
it's like, what did I do? I'm mad right now. Go to your room. Like, that doesn't answer my question, officer.
A shorter list would be what you didn't do.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. Oh man. So yeah, that kind of sucked. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it could have been like, imagine if I was driving on the highway or something and that happened, you know?
Oh yeah.
And AAA, oh man, so kind of funny little postscript to that story is, so AAA, I called them and they're like, okay, it was like 5 o'clock or so when I called them, and they're like, okay, we have some drivers that are doing stuff right now. One's in your area, but he probably can't get there till a little after 6. I'm like, okay, no problem. I was just sitting at home anyway, and the car was right outside, so what the fuck do I care? It was one of those. It made me think of you though, because of those calls to be like, I need someone here right now. It's like, dude, you're fucking at home. Like, take a pill.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got a call like 5 minutes later. Hey, this is Mike from AAA. I'm gonna be there in like 5 minutes. I'm like, shit. All right, sweet. He was like, yeah, I just happened to be in the area. So anyway, yeah, he bombed over, and like 10 minutes later, took care of it. But then, fast forward, like I'm now hanging out with Steph, forgetting about the tire incident, and I get a call from AAA, and they're like, hey, Mr. Gates, we're really sorry. We know that you've been waiting a long time for your service, but we have a lot of techs who are out doing jobs right now, and they keep going and going. And I'm like, hey man, I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's already taken care of. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah, dude was out here like 10 minutes after I called. It's all good. And they're like, oh, well, they never cleared the work order. I'm like, apparently not. Sorry, man, but I'm good. He's like, oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. No problem. Fast forward another like half an hour, and I get a call from AAA. Hey, this is such and such, the tech, and I'm here in like 5, or I'm already here. And I'm like, I got a call like half an hour ago, and they were supposed to clear out the work order because the dude's already been here. And he's like, oh, shit. Okay. I was like, sorry, man. I don't mean to waste your time or anything, but I guess AAA got their comeuppance for all the shit that they gave you. They got just a little bit back yesterday by wasting their own time.
No, because that's just wasting like the tech's time.
That's true. It's not wasting the company anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not costing the company anything. It's just,
well, except for like gas and whatever, but
yeah, whatever. They don't give a shit.
They're probably not.
No, they don't.
Small peanuts for them, man.
I guess, but yeah, man, like fucking, you're just giving me like flashbacks here, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fucking hate you.
I was really glad to have it though, because I mean, I guess I theoretically could have done it myself, but fuck that. Let's have someone else do it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's essentially why I have it, because I'm just like, it took me 8 hours to change my own oil once. I'm completely incompetent. I'd rather have somebody competent working on this.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like, not for nothing, it's a tire. If I put it on and it's fucked up, like, that's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be good. So I figured, I could probably handle this no problem. And when I watched him do it, I was like, I could have fucking done that. But at the same time, it's like, could I have? Like,
Yeah.
they make it look easy, but shit, like
It's like, could I have done that well?
my thing is the jack. Like obviously taking the tire off and putting the new tire on, no problem. It's just like, 5 screws or 5 nuts or whatever, no big deal. But like jacking up the car, like that's I know, phrasing. Like that's really the problem. I don't want to fuck that up, because God forbid it falls, or who knows, or if I break it.
I was gonna say you don't want to jack off your car.
No, don't want to get it in my eye. What's all that stuff in my eye? I don't think that's oil. It burns. Must be gasoline.
All right, Subaru. No, I know you get a little excited when I jack you off. Fucking neighbors just hear that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
What is he doing out there? You know what? We don't want to know. Thankfully, there wasn't too many people home, so.
Yeah, but then you'd at least have like that one neighbor that's just like, I want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
Like, this is creeping the shit out of me. It's kind of adorable, but I want to see where this goes.
I go on YouTube, I see a video of myself. Like, oh.
The guy just like has the camera on you the whole time.
Yeah.
Just like,
he's
gonna do something. I need closure. I need to know how this ends.
Are you gonna imprison me with your jacking skills?
All right, Subaru. I don't need a GPS to let me know where you're going.
Oh man.
Looks like you got a little flat tire.
Well, I can pump you up,
Well, let me reach for my nozzle, blow you.
Oh shit.
You know, I would watch that TV show. I would watch Paul Stanley.
Paul Stanley car repair. Kiss does cars.
It's just like he's just doing like roadside service. You just answer your phone like, "Hello." All right, Bruce. Now I understand you're having a little trouble. Just looking at your phone like, "The fuck is this?"
Like Paul Stanley?
Now I understand. We're gonna have to haul some ass and get your car fixed. Like, not really. I just think my tire needs a little bit of air. Well then, Bruce.
You got a teeny tiny problem. Oh shit.
All the shows that and movies that we've pitched over this fucking podcast, like
I know, and all of them, pretty much all of them, are either Kiss, wrestling, or a combination thereof.
Forget just Kiss; it's just
Paul. Well, Stanley. Yeah, it's either Paul Stanley, Kiss, or a combo thereof. Oh man. Oh, I watched that Kung Fu movie you sent me.
Oh yeah, what was it Ninja in the Dragon's Den? Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. At first, I was like, "What the fuck is why is there a fight every 5 seconds?" But then it ended up being pretty good.
That's the fucking style of the movie, man.
That's true. And when I first saw the lead character, I thought it was Jackie Chan, but it's not.
A lot of people have thought that though.
I was like, "Holy, is that like a really young Jackie Chan? Holy shit!" I was like, "No."
No, if you want some good kung fu movies with a young Jackie Chan, I can recommend a couple for you.
Drunken Master.
Drunken Master is a classic.
That's awesome.
Killer Meteors. Go for it.
Oh, I haven't seen Killer Meteors. I like Super Cop, Armor of God.
Yeah, Super Cop's pretty good.
That's not really him young, but which one?
Snake in the Eagle Shadow. Like that's like it's him reuniting with his the master from Drunken Master.
Oh, that's cool.
He's going like Snake Fist style and shit. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Jackie Chan though is probably Rumble in the Bronx.
I have a soft spot for that movie just because like that was my introduction to Jackie Chan.
Same.
But I think of all of his movies, like it's got to be like Drunken Master is probably my favorite.
Well, as far as like the fights go, Drunken Master is hard to beat.
Well, I mean, Drunken Master's hard to beat, but I don't know, man. It's like that Snake and the Eagle Shadow is really good. I haven't seen Killer Meteors in a while. I should probably watch that again.
Did you ever see Who Am I?
Yes.
That's a good one.
Not only have I seen that, I think I might still have it on VHS somewhere.
Nice. I love that opening song. That opening song is awesome. Wachalana yo. Wachalana yo. Good shit, man.
You ever see Paulo Francisco's stand up about Jackie Chan?
No.
It was essentially him just going like, every Jackie Chan movie is essentially the same thing. It's him just going, I don't want no trouble, and then he just kicks the shit out of everybody. He's like, I don't want no trouble. I don't want no trouble. They just kicking the shit out of everybody.
That's true.
And like, well, he's kicking the shit out of them. I don't want no trouble. He's like, about that.
That's true. That's a good point.
But damned if they're not entertaining, man. Like,
oh yeah,
he's had some stinker movies. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Tuxedo.
I never saw that one. I stayed far away from that.
Count yourself lucky.
Yeah.
But digress.
I digress.
But yeah, Snake, Ninja and the Dragon's Den is probably one of my favorite kung fu movies of all time.
Really?
Yes.
See, I'm not like super into kung fu movies, like especially like the old style or whatever. But like, I dig them; they're all right. But I was just like having trouble figuring out like where the fuck is this movie going. And then once it unfolded, I was like, okay, that was pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just the fight in like the restaurant, for example, the fight at the festival.
Yeah, with the stilts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
That's fucking creative as shit, man.
I really liked the when the two dudes were fighting in the trap room, like the ninja and the protagonist. Like that one was cool. Mwah. That was beautiful. And it was long too. That was a long fight.
Yeah.
You know, well, because they did like the whole like turn the lights out, because he went around and like turned off all the candles and shit, and then they did the thing with the sheet or whatever when he was hiding, and he's like, you might as well be hiding through a tennis net, and I was like, this is so fucking cool, because he used like the incense or whatever to poke holes through it, Zelda style or like Predator style with the boop boop boop.
Yep.
You know, fucking so cool, man.
All right.
And it was kind of like a wrestling match too, because like they were kind of like. At one point, like he was like they were trying to hide like their injuries. Like one guy was like putting his fist behind the pole and like shaking it out, and the other guy was like doing the same thing with his leg. It's like, oh, they're selling it.
You're just waiting, like, where's the ref with the X symbol? Like,
yeah, we got a ninja down.
But no, man. So if anybody watching this hasn't seen this, you know, you can definitely find it on YouTube as well, and just leave us a little comment. Just what did you think of it?
I thought the last fight could have been a little better with the magician dude.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest, man. It's not like it was definitely a better like end boss battle, so to speak, than the new Batman movie had.
I didn't see the new Batman movie.
It was essentially Batman versus like Riddler cosplayers.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird as fuck. But I digress.
Yeah, man, I would recommend it for sure. It was highly entertaining. I had to watch it in parts. Like I watched most of it one day and then I finished it the next day because I was working, and then I had to go teach, so I couldn't finish it. But
that's all good, man. But like, as far as like kung fu movies, like I'm incredibly fucking picky when it comes to that shit. Like it's got to have like a certain like look and feel to it for me to like even like give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. What was the last line Charlie said about a great pair of tits? Something about training in weapons or something like.
Yeah, it was like you can what was it? You can win battles with fists, you can win battles with wits, but in the end, nothing beats a great pair of tits or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Just, fucking asshole.
Yeah, like of all the ways to end the movie, that's what you end with it. I was just like, well done. A tear came to my eye.
Just looking at it, like, nailed it. No notes.
Exactly. Print it. I wasn't expecting that to be the ending either. Like that like of all, because it's such like there's some pretty heavy shit in there. You know, like I don't want to say anything in case people want to go watch it. I don't want to spoil anything, but like there's some pretty heavy shit in there, and then that's how you end the movie. Is like the last thing is a great pair of tits is the last thing you hear in the movie. It's like, wow, okay.
Hey, let's be honest here, man. If Kiss Meets the Phantom ended with the line "a great pair of tits,"
perfect movie.
Done. Well done, Hanna-Barbera.
You know, you can beat the Phantom with weapons, and you can beat the Phantom with wits. But really, the best way to beat the Phantom is with a great pair of tits.
It's with a great set of Kiss.
You're looking for someone, but it's not tits.
But it's not a great set of tits.
Oh, God.
See, man, if I was like a big like Hollywood director and whatnot, like, you know, like some directors will have like a little signature kind of thing, or like some little like Easter egg that they'll put in like the back.
Yeah.
Like in the background of every one of my movies, like I would have like some like Paul Stanley reference or something like that.
Yes. That'd be awesome.
Like if I was directing like Deadpool 3, for example, like there would be like a wall of weapons and whatnot. One would just be an Uzi that's like dripping ooze out of the barrel. It's like deep cut, but still, it's fucking.
That is a deep cut. That is a deep cut. Oh my gosh.
My Uzi of ooze.
These random little Paul Stanley references.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have Paul Stanley voice Deadpool.
Or like remember like towards the end there, Deadpool removes his mask and it's the Wolverine thing.
Yeah.
Have it be Paul Stanley's face.
Yeah, with the makeup and everything.
Yeah. And just have Deadpool go, ooh. Or do a little like a little dance thing.
All right, Francis. Now I see you over there in pieces. Oh
man.
Like that to me would be the greatest thing. Other than like remaking Drunken Master with Paul Stanley as like either the Jackie Chan role or the Drunken Master role.
Fuck both. Why not? We could do it these days with green screen.
Oh fuck it, yeah, man. Fuck it. Let's have him pull the Mike Myers thing. Let's do it.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting how like Mike Myers can pull that off, but Eddie Murphy like kind of couldn't? Like Eddie Murphy's a way better comedian than Mike Myers could ever dream of being, but his movies where he was multiple characters kind of sucked. Like I liked Nutty Professor when it first came out, but that shit did not age well. Mike Myers, like you can go still watch like, you know, Austin Powers and it's still funny. It's dated, but it's still funny.
Well, no, here's the thing. You want to set the bar for like people in like or Mike Myers and makeup and whatnot. Fucking Inglorious Bastards.
What? Whoa! Like how he is in makeup. Yeah.
Like people didn't even know it was fucking him.
That's true.
Like that is the fucking sign, man.
You know what I loved was did you ever see Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh god, yeah.
Where he played that exec. That was amazing. That was a great little reference.
Yeah, but I was like, they kind of shoehorned that Wayne's World reference right in there, like
a little bit.
I think kids are gonna be headbanging to this, like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
You're like, back off, guys.
All right, Fox. Now I see you paid somebody to write that. Well, I'm hoping you can get yourself a little refund,
Oh man.
Good God, like look, there's like a quiet little like wink nod kind of thing, and you know that's cool in a movie. I get that.
Yeah, that was kind of like a club to the head.
Yeah, that was like, hey, remember this?
That reminds me of Josh Blue. So like, you know, comedians do a lot of like callbacks to previous jokes and shit. He does a lot of them in his act, and he likes to go after he does one. Sometimes he'll go like, "You guys remember from earlier?" That's kind of what that is. Like, do you remember from earlier?
So there's this video series I've been watching on YouTube recently. It was called Pitch Meeting,
Mm-hmm.
where it's this guy he plays two roles. Like he plays the role of like a movie executive, and he plays somebody pitching a movie idea for a movie that's already out there. And he basically like summarizes the movie and just how ridiculous like half the shit is. But yeah, one of the best ones was the new Jurassic World that he did. There's like like there's a scene where it's, you know, not Owen Wilson, fucking Chris Pratt and like two other people. They're flying this plane. The plane's going down because it gets attacked in the air by a pterodactyl. And they're like, well, they only have one parachute, so they reasonably think that, you know, this lady Claire is the one that should be able to survive and, you know, rescue the kidnapped daughter. The movie exec's like, well, wait a minute, isn't Chris Pratt's character like ex-Navy or, you know, Marine field and like trained dinosaurs for a living? Yeah, but who gives a shit? He's like, so the plane crash. It's like, oh, so the characters are dead. No, this is an action movie. That's just how planes land nowadays. I'm like, fuck, no notes. Again, nailed it.
That's hilarious.
He's really good at it, man. So kudos to him. So yeah, it's there's like an official channel for it. It's like Pitch Meeting, something like that.
That's hilarious. It sounds like what was it, like Screen Rant or something?
I think
everything wrong with, but it sounds like that, but just done differently.
Yeah, I think it was on Screen Rant for a little bit, and then they're just like, well, fuck, we'll make our own channel.
Yeah. I tuned out of Jurassic Park basically after the first one. I might have seen the second one, but I certainly haven't seen anything after that. It's just like, how many times can you do this flick?
Yeah, see, like I saw the first one. I didn't see the second one or the third one. I saw the first Jurassic World that they did.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, this is cool, like nostalgic thing. Like, okay, I guess. I saw the one after that, and then I saw this one, and I was just like, good fucking God. Like, I never thought I'd say this, but fuck dinosaurs, man.
You ruined dinosaurs for me, you bastards.
Yeah, like, you fucking ruined dinosaurs, you pieces of shit.
Oh, shit. That's hilarious. And yet sad.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dinosaur? Do you have a favorite dinosaur?
No.
No?
No.
I don't know if I do either.
I don't know. Probably my favorite dinosaur would be one that wouldn't kill me if it was alive.
That'd probably be a brontosaurus, because they're herbivores.
Or at least we think.
Yeah, well, true.
Because I remember, like, you know, how long has it been since we discovered that, oh yeah, these fuckers had feathers.
Yeah, the velociraptors.
Yeah.
And yet they still don't do it right in movies. Like, they still put them without feathers.
Oh, yeah.
Because people would probably be like, why do they have feathers?
It's like, well...
Science, motherfucker. Use
it.
Use it.
All right, people. Now I'm sure you're wondering why they're being attacked by giant chickens.
Yeah, they probably would think that. Why are there giant angry chickens? I thought we were coming for a dinosaur movie.
Why are the dinosaurs voiced by Paul Stanley? Oh, God, it's another Andrew production.
Moss Movies presents.
T-Rex just comes on the screen like, all right, people, I'm going to have me a little snack. You with the big ass, I'm going to have some rump roast.
I want to see a T-Rex. You know, like that GIF that you've sent me a few times of him doing the... Like, I want to see a T-Rex doing that with his itty-bitty arms. That's what I want to see.
Either that dinosaur with the tiny arms just like raises its arm and it just disappears like the Folgers commercial, like just fucks off. Like, all right, we're taking care of all the flying dinosaurs. That T-Rex is never gonna get off of this island. All right, people, watch this, y'all. Fucking fucks off into the fucking air shit. Like, about that.
We just got Folgered.
Did anybody know that they could do that? Like, I mean, we had an idea after we spliced a T-Rex with Paul Stanley, but I mean, we didn't think it would actually happen. We thought we thought this would, you know, be like an evolution kind of thing. But when the hell was this thing bred? Like about a week ago. And
then Jeff Goldblum pops in and he's like, "Life finds a way."
Paul Stanley finds a way.
I love Jeff Goldblum. I got to get back to watching Life According to Jeff Goldblum because that shit is awesome. It is. He just picks like a random topic and then he'll go and like learn about it. And it's Jeff Goldblum, so how can you go wrong?
I mean, you can go wrong because it's not Paul Stanley.
Well, true. Life according to Paul Stanley. Ooh.
All right. I'm gonna pitch you a show.
All right.
We're gonna reboot the show Drunk History.
Oh.
But it's just going to be Paul Stanley week after week getting drunk, talking history.
Drunk Stanstery.
Drunken history.
Oh, that's even better. Especially if it's about like Kiss's history, like you get Paul Stanley drunk and he has to talk about Kiss's past.
He's just like, all right, people, now, excuse me while I throw this up.
Or he falls asleep.
Chris is an asshole.
He falls asleep or something.
He just passes out.
Yeah. All right, people.
All right, people, I'm going to tell you a story. Quick story.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Can I tell you a quick story? Quick story. Chris is an asshole. He just shoots up at that. Like
we're gonna mix Kiss and wrestling with this. Like, just think about like what the best episodes of Drunk History would be if you mix them up. Like obviously Paul Stanley.
Yeah, it's
got to be on there. Ric Flair Drunk History.
Ric Flair would be amazing.
Oh, good God! Fuck.
Let's see who else. Well, if he were still alive, Macho Man.
Well, yeah,
would be amazing.
Macho Man would be amazing. Let's see. Like,
Bob Holly.
Paul Heyman, yes.
No, I said Bob Holly.
Oh, Bob Holly. Yeah.
I got an idea. How about I beat everybody and I get the fucking belt?
And I kick the shit out of them. I think the best one though would have been like, or no, like probably like the best ones would be like Jim Cornette would be fucking hilarious.
Does Jim drink?
I don't think he does,
I don't think he does either.
I don't think he does, but god damn it, that would be funny as hell.
That would.
If we're like, look, dude, we'll give you $1 million. All we ask you to do is get shit faced and tell wrestling stories.
Yeah, like just once.
Like, god damn, I can do that fucking without getting drunk. Like, no, we want you to get drunk. Like, that's the point of the show.
Yeah.
That is part of the charm of the show.
I loved Drunk History. That shit was hilarious.
Like, either just, just make, like, just even have them talk about like real actual like history.
Yeah.
Like you picture like fucking like Paul Stanley getting drunk and talking about like the Civil War and shit.
Yeah.
Like, fucking sign me up, dude.
Yeah. The Declaration of Independence. The founding of our nation.
So it was a bunch of drunken people. They looked at England and said, "Fuck you and your goofy flag, y'all."
We're gonna take your colors, but not your flag.
Oh, dude. If we could bring like somebody back from the dead for it, though, like I would love to see like a Drunk History with like Paul Bearer. Tell me you wouldn't like fucking just record that shit.
But like him in character or him as himself?
Oh yeah, him obviously in character. Yes. No Percy Pringle, no none of that. Just the first prostitute was back in 400 BC. Oh yes. I would just be like, this is the greatest show of all time. Like this needs to win all of the Emmys.
You know what would be fun is Bill Murray.
Yeah.
It'd be good. Hell, we talked about him earlier. Eddie Murphy would be a good one.
Eddie Murphy would probably be good.
Chris Farley.
Oh god, that would have been classic.
There they were. Blah, blah, blah. What are we going to do for our rules?
It's just a bunch of guys in powdered wigs making up rules of the game as they go along. You bastards. Oh, fucking like Norm Macdonald probably would have been really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, so Powder Wig thing is kind of gay, isn't it? I
Yeah.
love how he wasn't afraid to do shit like that. Like he just didn't give a shit.
So who needs a Declaration of Independence when you got crack whores?
You know, I think the first thing that our forefathers invented was Las Vegas. Said, prostitution would be legal.
See, like Jerry Seinfeld would be fucking awful for that. So
Yeah.
why are they forefathers?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of them were there, and there were more than 4 of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't like Seinfeld's humor. I just never got into him. I've never seen a single episode of Seinfeld, but from what I've heard about like the way his style, like hard pass.
Like the only thing of like Seinfeld that like people pretty much every hockey season shows me is like the Patrick Warburton character of David Putty.
Oh yeah.
Where he's up in like the makeup and the Brodeur jerseys, like we gotta support the team. We're the Devils. We can beat anybody. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard about him.
And like I'd never watched Seinfeld, but I have that picture autographed by him. So
that's awesome.
I'm
or
just like,
Festivus. Festivus comes from Seinfeld, but
well, yeah, I guess that too.
But that's who cares?
Yeah. Like you want a good Jason Alexander role, you go watch fucking Duckman. God damn it.
And I like Warburton actually as the Tick. I thought he was hilarious as the Tick.
He's good as that. He's incredibly good on Family Guy as Joe.
Oh yeah. Power bar.
This is stupid. I want to talk about vaginas. I love you for that.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man, I would love to see like a drunken wrestling history or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Like drunken like rock and roll history, like Sebastian Bach getting fucking smashed, fucking talking about like the early days of like Bon Jovi and shit.
Yeah, Tommy Lee.
I don't think we'd have to do much convincing for him.
No. I was just thinking for wrestling, Vince McMahon would be a fun one.
Goddamn, pal. I had sex with all of them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. No, you know who would probably be like, you know what would be even better? Like you get like the wrestlers that like that wrestling fans like really like know of. This like, oh fuck, okay, I remember that one. Like the guys that never made it big, but they were always like mid to lower card. Like you get like
Brooklyn
Drunk
Brawler.
History. Yeah, like Drunk History with the Brooklyn Brawler. You know, you get Drunk History with Bastion Booger. Fucking get Drunk History with Max Moon.
Oh, you know who would be really good because he's really good sober. Is Raven. Have you ever seen Raven shoot interviews?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, he'd be amazing.
Oh man.
So would RVD, but I don't think RVD drinks. I think he just smokes weed. So maybe it could be like high history with RVD.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That we could do a special one-off for RVD where he gets to smoke instead of drink. That's cool.
Oh yeah, like you either get drunk or you get high out of your fucking gourd.
Yeah.
That's it. It's either booze or weed. That's it.
Yeah.
So we don't want anybody talking history on PCP.
Yeah. Eats another man's skull in between the story. Fuck.
Either that or just drunk history, but it's somebody like well out of like Norm Macdonald drunk history talking about like Brock Lesnar. So and a silverback gorilla shows up at the University of Minnesota and he just breaks down a door. Doesn't realize how walls work.
That reminds me of one of my favorite Mitch Hedberg jokes. Where he's like, talking about how he lives in an apartment and like when he plays his music loud, his neighbor doesn't appreciate it, so they start banging on the door. He starts banging on the wall rather. They start banging on the wall, and I yell back, Go around. I'm like, I don't know what you have if you have a doorknob on your side, but over here it's just flat.
Dude, I'm looking at my autograph wall that's like in front of me here.
Uh-oh.
Which I should do a tour of, like,
You
someday.
should, yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but like if we bring in like people back from the fucking dead, dude, like Robert Stack would have to fucking narrate this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Update. Norm Macdonald has had about 15 shots and is well out of his fucking gourd.
Yeah, he could do like the running tally of how much they've had to drink or something. That's 5 shots for Jeff Hardy. Maybe let's not pick on Jeff Hardy.
No, it's get him help.
Yeah, that poor well, I say poor bastard, but at the same time, he's doing it to himself.
If we're doing like an alcohol like running tally and whatnot, and talking about like the science of alcohol, you got to bring Steve Austin
in. What? He had another beer.
So there's Robert Stack after his 5th beer, and he's looking a little rubber-legged right now. Looks like he might piss himself. I think we give this cat 3 more shots. Forget it. He's gonna be done on the damn floor, knocked out, blacked out.
If he falls over, his neck is gonna break like it's a stack of dimes.
Yeah. See, it always comes back to wrestling or Kiss with us.
It really does.
God damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it.
Ultimate Warrior history. You won't understand a fucking thing that's going on. But it could be entertaining as hell.
No, it couldn't.
And then Abraham Lincoln summoned the power of the warrior. Like, I don't think he did. Can we check this? Can we check that?
Dude, why are we even fact checking this? We already fucking bonkers. Actually, there was actually some movie news I was going to talk to you about. I just got to find that fucking article because stupid me didn't fucking bring it up here. But
you bastard.
Yeah, I know. Because yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I here's the thing. I saw the new Beavis and Butthead movie.
Oh, you did? What'd you think?
I did. I've watched it a couple of times since it came out.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, you know what? It's everything that I've wanted in a Beavis and Butthead movie. Like, it's 90 minutes of pure stupidity. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Because I was like, oh, fuck, man. Do we really need to, like, go to the well for this or whatnot? But, like if it's like a one-off movie, like, cool, great, I got you, man. This is cool, man. It's cool to catch up with the characters now, man. Like, all right. Apparently, it's a setup to a new series that's going to have Beavis and Butthead, but it's going to explain how they got to the year 2022, but they're still teenagers.
Oh no, I don't know how I feel about that.
I know that's what I was saying.
That's the part that I'm like, I'm not so sure about that.
But I was like, the movie as it's like on its own and whatnot, like, this is fucking cool. I like this because it was the same type of humor and whatnot, and it brought me back to when I was a kid. I was like, this is awesome. So I'm giving it like solid 8 out of 10.
Oh, good. Can you say anything about the plot without ruining it?
The plot is basically like Beavis and Butthead like burned down the school gym at a science fair, and this judge basically says, like, look, we're gonna go in a new direction with punishment. You guys like explosions and whatnot. I'm sentencing you to 8 weeks in space camp. So they find out like this whole like docking thing and whatnot. So they go into space and they go into this like black hole that fast forwards them to 2022. And it's just them like kind of navigating like the area while like government officials are looking for them because they're like, oh shit, we thought these kids died in like 98. We have to kill them before people think like we killed them.
Oh man. Okay, that could be entertaining.
Oh dude, just
although the only thing that I don't like about it is like it's this whole like time travel kind of thing where it's sort of like Rocco did that too. You know what I mean? It's like Like, why,
Like,
why do we have to go that route?
Rocco's was a little bit different because it was basically like that continuation there of the series. Like their last episode, they got blasted off into space. Like, oh hey, there was
True.
this button on this remote. We could have gone home anytime in these last like 20 years.
Yeah.
Yes, here it is. So I got the article here. So, yeah. So I know you're excuse me, shit. I know you're a big Robert Rodriguez fan, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so they're remaking one of his movies, Spy Kids.
Oh, interesting. I've never seen Spy Kids.
Yeah, but they're gonna reboot that. Apparently, the next film in the Spy Kids franchise is an article on JoeBlow.com. Is set after the children of the world's most extraordinary secret agents unwittingly help a powerful game developer unleash a computer virus that gives him control of all technology, leading them to become spies themselves to save their parents and the world. The only reason this kind of like came onto my radar is because Zachary Levi has joined the cast for that.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man, I love Robert Rodriguez. He's probably one of my favorite directors. Him and Tarantino, obviously Kevin Smith.
Yeah. I was about to ask like your top 3 favorite directors, but I'm assuming that's it right there.
That's it right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
I could literally have like an entire week where if I could only pick 3 directors to watch their movies, like that's fine. I could fill a whole week with their shit.
I probably could too. I thought about it.
Yeah.
It's like for me it would be like Kevin Smith, let's see. Guillermo del Toro.
That's a good one.
And then oh fuck, now I'm blanking on a fucking name here.
I mean, Spielberg's pretty classic.
Spielberg's classic, but like favorite director,
Yeah. Kubrick.
Probably say Richard Donner.
I had a feeling you were gonna go Donner. Actually, I could just feel it.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, you got the first 2 Superman movies, technically. Well, 1.5, whatever.
1.5.
Well, he got fired during one of them, and well, So you got the first 2 Superman movies. You have The Omen. He was the director on The Omen. I don't remember if he did the sequel or not, but I mean, fuck, that's 3 movies like classic right there.
So let me ask you this: does that count movies that like they would have written, not just directed? So, like for example, Quentin Tarantino, he wrote, but he didn't direct. What's it called? True Romance or Natural Born Killers? Because personally, like I count those. I count that as part of my Tarantino collection because he wrote them, and they smack of Tarantino. You watch those movies, you're like, this is a Tarantino flick.
Here's the thing, man. Like I would count like for Richard Donner, for example, like I would count Tales from the Crypt because he was one of the executive producers on it and he directed the first episode. So I would count that as kind of like in the wheelhouse there.
Okay.
Much in like I would say like Cop Out is a Kevin Smith movie, even though he didn't write it, he directed it.
Right.
You know.
I think that's like the well, no, it's not the only. I don't own Yoga. I was gonna say it's the only movie of his I don't own, but I also don't own Yoga Hosers.
Yeah, I mean, well, there's reason for that.
Wunderbar.
All right, dude, I remember watching that and I was just going like, shit, Jersey Girl isn't that bad, man.
Yeah, really.
But it's one of those things like with Jersey Girl, like the older I've gotten, like the more I've appreciated it.
Yeah, I haven't gone back and watched it in a while, but I've been kind of meaning to. Yeah. I do kind of want to go back and watch like all of it. Well, I'm kind of in that process anyway, starting with Mallrats. So that's still fresh for me, is because we watched that one recently. But like, all of them: Clerks, Clerks 2, Chasing Amy. Although Chasing Amy, I remember pretty well. That's a pretty classic movie and hard to forget. So.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we gotta talk about that as well. Like we've had some good news recently, sir.
Indeed, sir. Indeed, yeah. So as of yesterday, literally less than 24 hours ago, hopefully I don't break it like you. Yeah, so I'm not single anymore, sir. I mentioned Steph earlier in the podcast. She and I have been hanging out for about a month, a little bit more than that. and we became official yesterday.
He's fallen in love and he can't get it up.
Bringing back the butthead.
No, no, man, I'm fucking proud of you, man.
Thanks, sir.
You deserve happiness, man. Like, fuck, we all do. We all deserve to be happy.
I mean, I'll be honest. I was pretty happy before, but this certainly makes things a lot better. I don't really like being alone.
Yeah.
So I'm just one of those people that I like to be with somebody. And for all my life, I've had someone like pretty close after a breakup. This is the fastest though. Well, except for like Holly to Lee, this is the fastest.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless of that though, like the way to look at it is like if you were like a professional athlete or something like that, and you have two teams that are vying over you to play for them. One of them is offering you a 4-year contract for like $60 million, and the other team is offering you a 4-year contract for $72 million. It's like, okay, well, which one are you going to go to? Let's say you're not a fan of either team, like you didn't grow up as a fan of either one of those teams or whatever, but these are the two teams that are vying over for you. It's like, well, yeah, I kind of want to go for the 4-year $72 million because $60 million is great. $72 million can do a lot more.
Yeah. How does that relate?
Well, it's like asking, would I be, happy with this much happiness in my life?
Oh, I see.
This much happiness in my life.
I got you. Okay. Sorry.
A little bit more. A little bit more. I know it sounds kind of greedy and shit, but I mean, like, the more happiness you have in your life, man, like how fucking
not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing at all, man.
No. So yeah, we've got so we've already got quite a few things that we're trying to get to. I mentioned like watching Mallrats. So we watched. I exposed her to Kevin Smith, and that was the first movie we watched together. Or the first Kevin Smith movie that we watched together is Mallrats, and she seemed to dig it. We tried to watch Clerks, but she does not like black and white movies. So I was like, oh, please just try it, and I'm gonna have to try to convince her to go with Clerks because it's fucking Clerks. It's classic. But
yeah, like anybody that's worked in retail or just any job really, like fucking that's
it's so relatable.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to slowly work through his because I told her that I want her to see Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back because I think she's really gonna enjoy that flick. But you kind of have to see. You don't have to, but it helps if you've seen Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, and Dogma first. So we're trying to get through those 4.
If you've seen like the View Askew-universe, if you will.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get through those 4 before we go into that one.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I do want her to see True Romance because that's probably one of my favorite Tarantino movies. Even though, again, like it's a Tarantino movie, but he didn't direct it. But like it's got his it reeks of Tarantino, but it's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, man, we've done stuff like we've gone to the beach together with her daughter Kimmy, and actually Kimmy's out of state right now, and I'm gonna be helping her drive back down. So it's like a freaking 8-hour drive for her to meet where she has to meet to drop her off and shit. And so I offered to help her with the next drive, which is gonna be in August. So we're gonna kind of make it into a road trip, which would be kind of fun.
Fucking hey, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some plans and shit, and it's been going really awesome, man. We've hung out the past 3 days in a row. I got to meet her friend Michaela, who came out here from Montana to visit for a little bit, and we went to like this local Chinese place that did like karaoke and shit, and it's pretty fun. So
fucking hey, man, I'm happy for you.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
So I kind of teased the story with you a little bit, but I actually ran into one of my friends yesterday. Yeah. Actually, was this, it's Saturday. So yeah, this will be yesterday. So
that's kind of weird that like I end up with a new girlfriend on the same day that you run into your old girlfriend.
Yeah, but it's not like I fucking like I got into a relationship with her. Like,
no,
hey,
I know, but it's still like no, I know, but. No, but in the grand scheme of things, like, what are the odds?
Well, you know.
Well,
these things happen, and what you know. So, anyways, but yeah, it's another story about how fucking stupid I am in a sense of like. So a friend of mine is working at a liquor store like down the street and whatnot, and she's like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and just swing through like Dunkin' Donuts and grab me like a coffee and a breakfast sandwich?" Yeah, sure, man, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I drive down to Dunkin' Donuts. I just get out of my car, and I'm like, where the fuck is my wallet? Because I don't have like a traditional fucking wallet, and I don't know why. Again, I'm showing this up to the camera, but like I have this little thing, like one of those things, like a compact kind of thing where you keep the cards in, and just like a little money clip.
Mm-hmm.
So it's smaller than a traditional wallet, so it gets lost fairly easier. So I was like, fuck. All right. So I drive back to the house, pick up my fucking wallet, which was in my pants from the day beforehand,
Mm-hmm.
drive back over to Dunkin' Donuts, and I see the line for the drive through is like curving around onto the street and whatnot. I'm like, well, fuck that noise. So I go inside, place the order and whatnot, and I'm off to the side just waiting for the order to come out and whatnot. And I see this girl walking. I'm like, she looks really fucking familiar. And I was like, oh, fuck me, dude. That was my first reaction. And I was like, then I remember everything of like from therapy for as long as I've been going to therapy of like, is it still worth it to be angry about this? And I was like, fucking nah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, if she comes over and says, hey, cool. If we don't fucking pass by each other, all right, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like in a split second too, is like every like feeling that I had about her in a sense, like be it good or bad, like just kind of came back, hit me in the face, and it was gone. I was like, oh, all right. It's almost like stumbling over a sidewalk, like fucking shit. Oh, right.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. But dude, it was kind of like a good like therapeutic experience in the sense of like, I was like, all right, am I angry about this anymore? No.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not angry at this person anymore. I hope she's doing well. I hope she's happy in her life. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I have nothing to be, because like anything that was done, like we officially broke up for good in like 2003.
Oh shit, that's like almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. So I was like, and like the only reason we broke up, can I tell you a quick story?
Tell me a quick story.
So actually, I think you were around for this too, man.
I might have been.
It's like
I know I've met her once. I know I've met her at least once.
Yeah. So you know who I'm talking about. But anyways,
I have to admit though, and I'm gonna sound like a shitty friend, but I don't remember her name. You don't have to say it.
I'm not gonna say her name.
Okay. What does it start with?
H.
H. Let's go with.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to pick a name and have it be the name. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let's go with Haagen-Dazs. Let's call her Haagen-Dazs.
All right, so let me get back to my quick story. So Haagen-Dazs and I were dating in high school.
Love it already.
So we had met. Like I'll set it up this way. Like we had met during my senior year, and we ended up going out for about a year and a half until I basically went off to college, and I was just like, look, I don't know basically how a long distance relationship is going to work, but let me just kind of get comfortable with the situation. We can come back to this or whatever have you.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially we broke up for a couple of months, and then I remember it was like Thanksgiving time. Like I called her up and said, hey, I just wanted to come and see you. Like I'm back in town and wanted to kind of see you. I missed you. So I go to her place, we start talking and whatnot, and we get back together.
Mm-hmm.
We end up going out for about a year, and I'll never forget this. I'm watching wrestling with, I think it's you. I think our friend April might have been there, and like a couple other people. I remember watching it downstairs, like the common room in the fucking dorm building where we were.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy Mike calls me up. He's like, hey, dude. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, dude, I'm working at Walmart and whatnot. I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I just saw your girlfriend walking in here, like hand in hand with somebody else and whatnot. Guys talking about how he's like going out with this girl and how like her boyfriend's away at college and whatnot. I was like, oh, really? So I was like, all right, well, it's 11:30 at night. I'm going to call her tomorrow.
Yeah.
See like what the fuck is going on. So I call her up the next day and I was like, hey, hey honey, quick question. Who is, and I raffled off the guy's name, and it was dead silent for like a few seconds. She's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, this is what I was told. Rumor and innuendo. This is what it is." And she goes, and I swear I will never forget this fucking quote as long as I live because of just how stupid it was. It was, "I don't know why I should say anything because you're just going to believe your friends anyway." I'm like,
what does that even mean?
I'm like, what kind of defense is that? Like, you can't exactly rob a bank and just look at the judge and just say, "I don't know why I should defend myself. You're just going to believe the prosecutor anyway."
Right. Like
that's not a defense.
Like why would Mike lie about that?
No. Like,
he has no dog in the fight. It's not like he's trying to go after her or anything. So what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
That's so
like he's not trying to go after her. He's got no vested interest in the fight other than like he's my friend.
Well, right. Yeah.
So
that's so fucked up.
Yeah, so I was just like, you know what? It's probably best that we break up because I want to trust you, but you're not giving me much to trust you with. And if we don't have trust, we have no foundation for our relationship.
So it's been a matter of trust.
Pretty much. Fucking Billy Joel knew what he was talking about.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a little story about that after we wrap up.
You got a quick story? You gonna tell me a quick story?
I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I'll tell you off air.
So, yeah. So where the fuck was I? Oh, right. So,
the quote, the legendary quote.
Right. So I finished up to say. So I finished up just by saying, you know what? It's probably better that you go out with somebody closer to. I mentioned my brother Ben. I was like, it's probably better that you go out with somebody like closer to like your age, like him. Like
how old is she? She was younger than you?
Yeah, she's younger than me by like a little more than 2 years.
That's not that bad.
That's not bad. So I said, it'd probably be better if you go out with somebody, that you can see every day, like somebody in school. And she goes, okay, click, hang up, goodbye. So a couple months later, I get a phone call and it's like, hey, I'm like, hey, who's this? It's like, I hadn't heard her voice in a while. I was like, wait, sounds familiar. What? Oh shit.
I sense bullshit in the air. What's going on?
Yeah. there's a disturbance in the force right now. So she goes, did you ask him? I said, ask him about what? Like, ask who about what? She goes, did you ask your brother if he would go out with me?
What the?
I said, fucking what? She goes, you said you would ask your brother if he would go out with me. I said, I used him as a reference in the sense of, like, you two were in the same fucking grade. Like, go out with somebody, like, his age in the sense, like, don't go out with my fucking brother after you break up with me and shit.
What the fuck? Like, that's worse than going, like, like, when Liz and I broke up, that's worse than, like, me going after one of her friends. Like, that's pretty weird in the first place. But if she had a sister that I went after, like...
Oh, yeah.
What the... No.
Yeah, like, this is not numb. This is,
this is
rules. So, she was asking, like, can we get back together? I was like, again, we don't have any trust here. Like, without trust, we have nothing.
And apparently you want my brother, so, that's kind of a problem, too.
Yeah, so then I didn't see her for probably, like, a couple of years after that. Like, I'd helped my mom with some stuff around the house, and she's like, look, you help me out with this stuff, I'll take you over to Wendy's, I'll buy you lunch. I'm like, all right, cool. Go over to Wendy's, there she is, and she's got a kid with her. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I think I might have dodged a bullet here. But, she's talking to me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, cool, yeah. Because at the time, like, I was still fucking pissed off and angry about it, because I was like, every time I'd seen her or thought about her, I just got angry about it. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But, now I see her now, and I was just like, whatever.
That's good, man.
Like, it happened.
You're over it. Yeah. That's good. That's a good place to be in.
Yeah. It took a lot of therapy for a lot of fucking years, but you know what? Yeah, I'm in a better place, and I'm happy about that.
Good. Now we got to get you from the 62 to a 73 or whatever the fuck the reference was with the two teams.
My God, you can't even fucking pay attention here.
Huh?
Anyways, you said you had a quick story here, so fucking pitter patter, let's get at her.
No, I said I had a quick story for you after we're done.
Oh, okay.
I think.
After off the air. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah. I think.
Oh.
I don't think I had another one.
I thought you did.
I don't think so. When did I say it? When did I say it?
Earlier, like while I was in the middle of this story.
Oh.
It's like, oh, remind me, I got a story for you afterwards. Like, oh, you got a quick story for me? I'll take.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's off air. But now I don't even know if I remember what it was. Oh no, I do because it was about Billy Joel.
Okay. So, anyways.
Actually, it's not even that good of a story, but anyway.
Anyways. But yeah, like we ended up like not even interacting with each other and whatnot, and I was just like, all right, cool. So I was happy about that in the sense of like, you know what? I'm good. I didn't like fucking get angry about this shit.
Yeah, that's good. It's like healing, like, man.
Yeah, and this shit happened, fucking almost 20 years ago. It's like, just let it go.
Yeah, it's water well under the bridge.
Yeah, it's just, who cares?
I had a period of sort of like reflection and trying to make things right. I want to say this was like 2 or 3 years ago, where like I pissed off some people and I'd done some wrong by some people, including like Lee, this dude Dan who we went to college with, and John. And so I reached out to them and I became friends with John on Facebook. Dan still ignored me, and rightfully so. But I tried to just bury the hatchet with all these people. And with Lee, like I connected with her and apologized, because basically the way it ended with her was I sent her a pretty nasty letter after we broke up, and then I was like, listen, I'm sorry, like that wasn't very cool of me and shit. And I was like, are we good? She's like, we're good. And then we haven't talked since, but like I just wanted to I just needed closure, and to not let that still be festering in my mind, you know what I mean? Like that was the way that shit ended. Like now it's ended on a good note, I mean,
so. It still ended on a bad note, but the little PS to the story is like, okay.
Yeah, like if we saw each other now, I wouldn't be like, fuck you. I actually did see her after we broke up. I did see her in person, which was kind of fucking weird. But
yeah,
I'm one of those people, like I don't really like seeing or trying to be friends with my exes, generally speaking. Not because there's any like animosity necessarily, but although I will say like the times that I've seen Liz hasn't been too bad so far. So we've had a couple times where like we got into a spat, but I think there was a lot of like moving stress and business stress, like with the car and everything, that was taking its toll. But the last time I saw her was great. I actually gave her a hug, and it was really good, man.
All right.
So you're like, all right.
Yeah. Well, no, because like I'm trying to think. Like, if I saw any of my other exes, like, if I saw them, would I still be angry or upset about it? I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Is like ultimately, like, what it comes down to, and this has taken fucking therapy to get through all these fucking blocks for years, is what ultimately matters in the end is their happiness and my happiness.
Right.
If they are happy and they're not with me, all right, great. Go be happy. It's like I said to you, you deserve to be happy. I deserve to be happy. We all deserve to be fucking happy.
Mm-hmm.
And if that happiness is with me, great. If not, okay, find where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
And I hope all of them have found that happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't help anybody to hold a grudge.
No, because I mean, it really, like, what, like, if I had, sorry, I'm getting text messages. Anyways.
Derailed yourself.
No, like if I ran into her at my ex at Dunkin' Donuts and I just started screaming at her like, you fucking whore, like what fucking good would that have done?
Yeah.
Like it does nothing.
You get arrested at Dunkin' Donuts.
Again, like even if like she came over like, hey, how are you? And I just said, fuck off.
Yeah.
Ultimately, like, what good would that do? It wouldn't do anything.
It kind of makes you like a lesser person because you're still holding on to it. And she's probably, if she's coming to say hi to you, that she's probably, forgotten it. Oh, I remember her name now, I think.
Yeah. You know, there and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, but.
Right on. I'm pretty sure I remember though now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyhow's it.
Any hoozles. Any housins. I like that. That was good. That took me a second though.
So anyhow's
6 coffees in the day, it's still not making up for being up till 3 in the morning, like 2 fucking nights in a row. 3 nights in a row.
I'm almost fucking done with this thing, man.
You have to make another one.
Yeah, that's fine.
For those who can't see, he's drinking what looks like bull urine.
It's a soda stream bottle that was full of essentially Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Gives you fucking wings, bitch!
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But no, man, I... Like, look, run into the X and whatnot, like... I think that was kind of like a mental exercise that I kind of needed in the sense of, like, you know what? Have I really let all that shit go?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah,
like,
as much as we don't like it, sometimes life throws you shit because not because you want it, but because you need it. You need to learn something from it.
Yeah. And like, you know, again, like even if I ran into my my ex from college, if I ran into her and like whether we interacted or not, whatever.
Yeah.
I hope she's happy. I hope she's happy where she is in life. I hope that she is healthy. And I hope she wishes the same for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if, you know, if she's of that mindset of like, fuck him, he's a piece of shit. I'm so much happier with my husband or what, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever. Like, okay,
tree stump.
so be it.
Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, if she's fucking a tree stump. Again, as long as she's happy, I don't care. You know? I mean, shit, if she's fucking backing a Mack truck up into her pussy, I don't give a shit, man. It's just like that's her prerogative. That's what makes her happy. That's fine. I don't.
Oh shit. I don't judge.
Yeah, I don't judge, unless you're being an asshole. Then yes, I'm gonna judge the fuck out of you. But again, man, it's just like if she's still holding on to that grudge, then you know what, man, that's on her.
Yeah.
That's on her.
Yeah, all it's gonna do is bring whoever has the grudge is just gonna bring them down. It doesn't serve anybody to. It doesn't make anybody better.
No. And I mean, it's just like forget guilt being a bag of fucking bricks. Like anger is a fucking bag of bricks.
Put it down.
What do you got to do? Set it down.
Exactly.
Who are you carrying all those bricks for anyway, Bruce?
Oh, here we go.
God?
I started you up.
Is that it?
If you
God.
start him up. If you start him up. Meanwhile, we finished the entire Devil's Advocate movie because
Meanwhile, in a monologue somewhere else in Andrew's brain.
Update. Andy is still going over the Devil's Advocate monologue.
Let me give you a little inside information. God likes to watch. I can do that whole.
Oh, I know.
I know. You haven't shut up about it since fucking college. Shut up already.
Oh man.
Like, I'm gonna track down your exes, give him your phone number, and just be like, just spam call him with like, just try and sell him a watchtower or something.
Call him up and do the Devil's Advocate thing. Tell him I sent you. This message is from Bruce. Let me tell you a little. You hang up that one, another one calls immediately after. Let me tell you. Just these random people.
It's just gonna be anything like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" Just drinking a Red Bull, watching TV. Just call me up. Hello. You say Red Bull? It's like a bag of fucking bricks. Set it down.
Set it down. Oh shit.
God damn it, Bruce, leave me alone. Hey man, what are you up to? Just grabbing some dinner. You see, guilt. It's like an appetizer of nachos. All you gotta do, set it down.
Heat it up.
That'd be fucking great. Like, you see, guilt is like a bag of fucking nachos. All you gotta do is put some cheese on it. Like, Bruce, you're the worst advice giver.
And also apparently hungry.
You're terrible at this. I'm just gonna drive 45 minutes killing myself.
Oh shit.
This is why I love podcasting with you, man. Because you're just fucking rolling with it. You're just like, yeah, whatever. He'd kill me.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fine.
cool. That's cool.
Whatever.
I've lived a good
Whatever.
life.
Just like, yeah, whatever. You know, just make sure the cat has a good home after I'm gone. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, the poor cat, man. Because Steph has been coming over, not to like blame her or whatever, but like she really doesn't like people and like new people. So obviously she's never met Steph before, and she's gotten more height. Like she's now before, like she didn't know about the cabinets. Now she knows about the cabinets and she's hiding in them. So I gotta borrow a drill from my mom so I can close them up. Because I bought these little cabinet closer things, like child safety lock things. And I didn't put them on because she wasn't showing any interest in them. So I was like, it's fine, whatever. And now, of course, I need them. So whatever. It'll be a couple weeks of her potentially hiding in the cabinets, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for her. And we were making progress, and now it's a bit of a step back. But it's going to be a lot. Like, to be realistic, like it's going to be a lot of those because of her situation. It's going to be like a couple steps forward, couple steps back, and then repeat.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, it's also like one of those things too. It's like I can look at that cat and like, you know, it interacts with new people and whatnot, and just bolts into a fucking cabinet. It's like, I get you, man. Like, you're my spirit animal. I fucking hate people too.
Yeah. Then there's that.
People.
Pretty much.
You see people.
Like, all you gotta do is put him in a cabinet. Oh shit!
All you gotta do, run away from him.
Where's the cat? There's a cat hides in a cabinet, just like you. Doesn't like people.
Just come in your apartment like, where's the cat? Just look at Steph like, there's a cat here, plays tic-tac-toe, never loses. He's famous.
She'd be like, what? I don't think she's seen Devil's Advocate. Probably not.
No, but that should be on your list too, motherfucker.
We have a huge list, dude, of things that we need to either watch or do, or it's just an ever-growing list of things for us to do, which is good. It's really good. It's gonna take us a while to get through all that shit.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recommend 3 movies.
Oh shit!
Can I recommend 3 movies? I'm gonna recommend 3 movies. All right.
Go for it.
Okay. And if like if both of you have seen it, all right, whatever, cool. First movie, The People versus Larry Flint. I think that would be a good movie.
Pick.
That's a damn solid pick, sir.
I approve.
Yeah, I would fucking hope you do, sir.
Especially because Courtney Love dies in it.
Well, you know.
Spoiler
you
alert.
Play yourself.
Kind of.
Athena. Like, come on, that's such a classic movie too.
It really is.
It really is. And I mean, shit, young Ed Norton in it, man, fucking A.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's see. So is that? It's probably not a kung fu movie fan, so we'll skip over those. I would say the first Superman movie, the first like Christopher Reeve Superman movie. So I would say that. I would say that one or Superman 2. Well, yeah, you'd probably want to
watch the first one before you watch the second one.
I'd probably, yeah, but still. And then third, Shazam.
Really?
Yes.
I saw Shazam. I was like, it's okay. Sorry.
I'm going to drive 45 minutes to strangle you. You see, Shazam is like a bag of fucking bricks.
All you gotta do is watch it.
All you gotta do is say the word.
Yeah, it's true.
See, this is why I'm not directing movies, man. Like, they'd be like, all right, who do you want to play Shazam? Like, Al Pacino. Who should play Billy Batson? Al Pacino. Why? Picture him on a screen for 2 hours going, Shazam! Like, nothing changes other than him like muscle suit and shit.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
like Billy Batson's supposed to be like this orphan kid in foster care or whatnot. Like, you don't think Pacino's a good enough actor to pull it off? Like,
have you seen Serpico?
Okay. How about this? Okay, so Al Pacino's gonna play Billy Batson. Okay, fine. Shazam, Paul Stanley.
I'd actually go the other way. Paul Stanley is Billy and Pacino is Shazam. Yeah. Shazam.
Pacino in a muscle suit and shit.
What?
It just goes from Paul Stanley to Al Pacino in a muscle suit.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. And then when he transforms, he goes, ooh.
What the hell's going on here?
Boy, in this
all
suit.
All I remember doing was sneezing. Now I got this.
Boy, in this suit, I've got a great ass.
I got a white cape and electrical powers. Some would say that's shocking. I know.
Ooh.
Well, to be fair, I think you would like Scent of a Woman if you watched it.
I don't think I've ever seen it actually.
I think you would like it, man. It's Pacino, Chris O'Donnell, Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like very, very young Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That's cool.
It's probably like pre-Lebowski.
Well, I've seen him in Twister. That was pre-Lebowski.
Well, yeah, I think this might have been like pre-Twister, maybe.
I think you're right.
It might have been, but I'm
because Twister was like mid, I think 90s.
Yeah, I think Twister was like 96 or 97, something like that.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, and then Scent of a Woman came out like 91, like between 91 and 93, something like that.
Right on.
Something like that. Anyways.
Between 91 and 93.
So 92 is what you're saying.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that kind of reminds me, dude, it reminds me of a quote, though. Wise man once said, 1992 is like a bag of fucking bricks.
Oh, jeez. How did I not see that coming? I wish we had the camera right now.
I kind of don't.
Oh, man.
Fucking got you.
I was like, where's he going with this? Should have known. Should have fucking known.
Oh, what? So now you're Richard Marx? Like, should have known better.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So okay, so three movies to watch with her. Yeah, I would say the first one or two Superman movies, The People versus Larry Flint, and then I would say
you said Shazam.
I said Shazam, but
But
you were like,
I'm going more than 3. I'm going for a top 7 out of 3.
Okay, fine. I can keep going. I can keep going if you would like.
What else
good
you got?
Sir.
What else you got? Good sir.
Oh, good sir. I have got more recommendations for you, good sir. Okay. Let's see. How about, is there a genre that you want to stay away from, for example? Like, I don't really care about Westerns, for example.
Slasher flicks.
Okay. So, fully recommend Nightmare on Elm Street. Friday the 13th.
You're an ass.
Hostel.
Wow. No, dick move, Sarah. Dick move.
Nah, dick move would me just kind of rushing in there and then just vomiting it all out there. Anyways. You get a little choked up. No, if I wanted to pull like a real dick move, I'd be like, dude, you gotta show her Kiss Meets the Phantom.
Yeah. No, that might actually be worthwhile.
Like, that's a fucking dick move.
You're looking for someone, but it's not Kiss.
Why am I watching? Why am I with you? You're terrible. would say, the first Wonder Woman movie. I think that would be really good.
Oh yeah, well, I guess there was only one Wonder Woman. Well, like there wasn't one. Yeah, but I was thinking like there weren't any like from like because there was the Wonder Woman show, but there wasn't any movie back then.
Yeah, Linda Carter. No.
Yeah, no.
No.
No,
I'm talking like the first, like I'm talking first, like Gal Gadot.
Yeah, Gal Gadot. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say that. Yeah, some like the recent Spider-Man movies.
She might have seen them. She has seen a lot of the comic book movies. She's big into like Disney and like that sort of shit. So she's a
keeper then. She's a keeper then. Oh shit! You know, it'd be a really good movie. Like if you're just into like asinine, like completely batshit insane stuff, you got to watch Riccio, the story of Ricky.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Oh my god, dude, it's fucking insane to watch. You're just like, what the fuck am I watching?
The Room.
Oh god, no, dude, don't torture her, man. What the Jesus, man. Seriously, man, I thought you liked her. Fuck is wrong with you?
I still have to see The Disaster Artist.
I think I have that up on Vudu, so you're more than welcome.
Right on.
Yeah, if you don't have the login info for that, just let me know. I'll send it to you. But
I don't know if I do.
Anyways, like, yeah, I think I have the book that's the movie was based on too. It's a pretty good read. And you got to show her Red State.
Yeah, that's on. Well, yeah, but I kind of want to go through and like oh shit! Did I lose you?
No, I'm still with you.
Okay, sorry, I froze up. I kind of want to go like as close to in order of the release that they came out as I can, but we did start with Mallrats, so.
Yeah, so you've already gone against that then.
Well, right, but the main reason I did that is because that's the first one that I saw, so I thought it'd be kind of cute.
You were hoping for something, but it's not cute.
Cute. It's like a bag of bricks.
It's like kittens, like a bag of fucking bricks.
All you gotta do is get him out of the cabin.
All you gotta do is a bag of fucking bricks.
What?
It's like, shit. Somebody want a Receppuccino, please?
He's broken. He's like Simone.
Dude, that actually might not be a bad movie to see either.
I've never seen it.
I think I have it. I think I can
Insomnia? Insomnia would be good.
Insomnia's good. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Trying to think, what would be a really good, like, holy shit. I'm trying to think. You guys are staying away from like the animated like superhero movies, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't think that's your bag.
Fuck.
It's not really my bag either, to be honest. They're okay.
Such a good fucking storyline with DC, man. Like DC did like Marvel did it with live action movies. DC did it with fucking animated movies, and they did this whole like 10-year like story arc and shit.
Oh shit!
And it's so goddamn good, man.
That's pretty cool.
So goddamn good. But I digress. Let's see. Any Given Sunday would be a really good movie.
Never seen that one.
What the fuck? Wait. I could have sworn I had that up in college. You could have sworn you watched it.
No.
Yeah, come on, man. The fucking football movie. Pacino's the coach.
Yeah, I never saw it.
Jamie's the quarterback. You son of a
I'm familiar with it, but I've never seen it. I've seen clips. Any Given Sunday. This podcast brought to you by The Devil's Advocate.
Let's see. What would be another good movie? Dude, Major League.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Slapshot.
Yeah.
Killer
Clowns from Outer Space.
Yes. Yes. Fucking yes.
Well, what the goddamn to do?
Yeah. Animal House.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know an Animal House. It's not like you can't get on streaming and shit though.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure, it's streaming up there and whatnot, but yeah. And shit, fucking Animal House, man. Shit.
Yeah. Caddyshack. I'm sure she's seen Caddyshack.
I mean, who hasn't seen Caddyshack?
Yeah, well, there you go. What's that sign say? No bare feet. Not that sign. What's that sign say? No fighting. What's it mean? No fighting.
They brought their fucking toys. I was gonna say, you've seen Slapshot, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of delayed, yes.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I have a question for you though, because I was thinking in the background. That's why it was delayed. So,
Okay.
who is your favorite Batman? Like not animated, live action Batman.
Live action, not animated.
Yeah.
Shit. I would probably say Christian Bale.
Yeah?
I would probably say Christian Bale.
Who would be your second?
Probably. I'm trying to think of like everybody that's played fucking Batman.
Well, you got Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney.
Oh,
Adam
George
West.
Clooney, I think he's good at Batman. I would say it's a tie. I mean, Adam West is more like if that TV show didn't happen, there would be no more Batman comic books.
That's true.
Like that show saved Batman. So I mean, there's a soft spot in there because that was kind of like my first exposure to Batman. Either way, I'd probably say a tie between Keaton and Pattinson.
Right on. Oh wow, I've never seen the Pattinson one.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I think they're trying to force the Joker a little bit, but
yeah.
Yeah. When the fuck do we have anything to do with shit? But anyways. But I mean, when it comes to like animated, like nobody's topping Kevin Conroy.
No. Well, that's why I pointed that out.
No, not at all.
I think my favorite is probably Keaton.
Well, yeah.
My favorite's Keaton. Steph's favorite is Val Kilmer, which I thought was an interesting choice.
I mean, is she okay in the head?
Yeah. She has a picture from that movie. Was it Forever? Was that the one he was in?
Yeah, it was Batman Forever, yeah.
Yeah, because Batman and Robin was Clooney.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's got a poster of Batman Forever hanging up. I was like, oh, you like the Batman? She's like, yeah. I was like, who's your favorite Batman? She was like, Val Kilmer. I was like, interesting choice.
Yeah.
We don't agree on everything.
Therapist, like, hey, doc, yeah, she's saying Val Kilmer was her favorite Batman. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like, get her in here now.
You can't agree on everything, sir. You know what I mean?
Nah. Like, I'll tell you another quick story. Can I tell you a quick story?
Tell me a quick story.
So at Comic-Con a couple of years ago, they had like a geek speed dating thing, and I was like, all right.
You told me about this. I remember this.
Yeah. So there was a girl there, and we were talking about like, oh, who's your favorite version of this character or this character? And we came on the Joker, and I was like, I mean, Heath Ledger and Mark Hamill were fucking great. I mean, I don't think you can top them. She's like, I really thought Jared Leto was really good. I'm just like, fuck.
No.
Like of all the things that.
I can't lie. Like, I think my favorite is still Nicholson, but that's through a lot of nostalgia glasses right there.
Yeah, I mean that's rose-colored glasses there
for sure. But I can admit that at least, because if I were to look at like quality-wise, who's the best one? I don't know. I'd probably go Ledger. I might even go Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean that was a solid movie too.
That was a really good Joker.
Yeah, that was a really good Joker. But I mean, as far as I was concerned, like take the plot out of like the movie for a second and just say like who like captured like the essence of Joker best. It's probably going to be Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
He was just like he burning fucking money, he's laughing. He just doesn't give a shit. I'm like, all right, perfect. They fucking nailed it. No notes.
Yeah, that's true. Although he was a little like darker than I would expect Joker to be in a sense.
Yeah, but I think it matched the tone with it matched the tone of the movie. So it's like, you know what, you can get away with that.
Yeah, that's the thing is you had to go up against where are the drugs? So it makes sense.
But to be fair, I can at least defend Christian Bale doing that because it's like, okay, yes, he would have to disguise his voice because there's going to be somebody that's going to hear him speak. Yeah, he sounds like a lot like Bruce Wayne. So if I was a director, I would have been like, you know what? Good idea. I like that. You're going to be Batman, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to like instead like show like a voice chip or something like that in the cowl or something like that
to change your
disguise
voice.
Yeah.
And yes, okay, yeah. So you're okay. You want Batman to change his voice so he can't be identified, despite the fact that he's wearing a mask. But you're okay with Clark Kent just taking off his glasses and now, oh, that's Superman. Where'd Clark Kent go? No voice change, no cowl.
To be fair, two things. Number one, as far as like the Batman thing, if you're gonna shit on Christian Bale's Batman voice, you have got to shit on fucking Bane's voice in that fucking movie too.
Well, yeah.
Oh, of course, I was born in the darkness. Like that.
Yeah, what is that?
If a Bond villain talked like that, I could buy it.
Right, but not Bane.
Like an evil CEO of a corporation. Like, all right, bit of a stretch, but I'll still buy that. Fucking Bane? Fuck no.
No, because when I think Bane, I think of the "I will break you" in like the comics or whatever.
Break the bat.
Yeah, and I expect like dark, gravelly, like not.
Oh, I was born in the darkness and raised by it. You were merely visiting, Batman.
You know what I was just thinking?
What?
The bat is like a bag of bricks. All you have to do is break it.
Set it down.
On your knee.
The bat. Yes. So,
yeah.
Number two, two things about Superman. Number one, Henry Cavill did this whole experiment. He's walking around Times Square, arguably one of the busiest places in America. He put on glasses. Nobody fucking recognized him, even though there's a big fucking poster right there of Batman versus fucking Superman, where he is on the fucking poster. Nobody fucking recognized him.
Interesting.
So that's one thing. Number two, there was a reason in the comics that was given, and that the lenses in his glasses were made from the fucking glass that was from the Kryptonian spaceship that brought him to Earth as a child. Now, apparently Superman, and this is, keep in mind, this is back in like the fucking like the 60s or whatnot, so Superman could just change his fucking powers whenever.
Yeah, depending on what he needed to do.
Superman had mild hypnosis power where he could look at somebody and like change their mind about something. It was kind of weak when he wasn't wearing the glasses, but if he wore the glasses, it magnified it so that he could change somebody's mind. So they're like, like, I'm not Clark Kent. I'm Superman. Okay, great, he's Superman. Puts on the glasses. I'm not Superman. Hey, have you seen Superman around? That building's burning over there. So there's at least that. So,
all right, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Try and shit on Superman. How fucking dare you?
Well, at least we could both shit on the Hulk.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like Babytown frolics, good sir. I mean, shitting on the Hulk is like a bag of fucking bricks. All you gotta do is smash.
Oh shit.
And if it's played by Lou Ferrigno, you don't even have to worry. He's never gonna hear you coming.
Oh, sir.
Dude, fuck that. He was an asshole when we met him. Fuck him.
Which is weird because I've heard nothing, like everyone else who's met him that I've like heard talk about it says that he's really great. So I don't know, maybe he just having a bad day.
Yeah, but still, man, if people are paying for your autograph at a convention, and like they're paying for your autograph or pay to have a picture with you, like, hey, you know, it's like, the least you can do is just say like, all right, you know what, I got this personal shit going on. I can either deal with that personal shit outside and, you know, leave the convention for a bit because I don't want to give anybody a bad experience because they are paying to see me.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are coming to see me, to talk to me, to get an autograph, to get a picture, whatever fucking have you.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're just gonna be a dick to your fans, like you lost a fucking fan,
right?
You know, it's asshole. Anyway.
You know, Lou Ferrigno is like a bag of bricks.
See, Lou Ferrigno is like a bag of Lou Ferrigno. All you got to do is just get into his blind spot.
He's not blind, he's deaf.
I know, but either way, if he doesn't see you coming, he can't hear you coming either.
All you got to do is get into his deaf spot.
That's everywhere, you ass. Fucking A, man. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for us this week. Bruce, you got anything to plug, man?
No, I don't think I do actually.
All right, cool. Because I don't have anything either.
Cool.
Other than there was something I wanted to plug. Hang on a second, let me find that link here. I should want to promote something.
That is usually what plugging means.
Yes.
In this context.
Yes.
Nooch.
So I want to promote a bag of fucking bricks.
Oh, jeez. This podcast brought to you by a bag of fucking bricks.
Acme, bag of bricks. All you got to do is set it down. That's Acme.
Jeez, dude.
All right. We will see you cats next week at our normal day of Sunday at 3 p.m. on YouTube.
Yes.
Live. And for fun, if you guys have any questions on there, you can just leave them right in the little comment section down there. I don't know again why I'm pointing, because there's no fucking camera on me.
The doobly doo.
There we go. Just where Bruce is pointing. It's just like a flight attendant, like.
Right. Down where? Down here.
You say DX. It's like a bag of fucking bricks. Anyways, so that's going to do it for us this week. We will see you guys next week, normal day and time. Just thought this would be something special to do. Anyways, schedule's lining up. Anyways, so we will see you guys next week. I am Andrew.
I'm Bruce.